Assalamualaikum, my name is Muhammad Fidas bin Zulkifli, Normetri A232185. For study case number 1, for question 1, private consumption expenditure play an important role in determining the national income. Refer to the one paragraph. Discuss how private consumption influences the national income. Support with the graph. Private consumption is an important part of the country's national income. It is include the money people spend on the goods and services. In the article, companies like Maiden, Apple and Harvest Norman are expanding in Malaysia, and Maiden reported that more people are shopping in their store. This shows that people spending are more. When people spend more, businesses earn more, which lead to more production, more job and higher income. This will help increase the GDP, national income. You can see the graph, the shift from AD1 to AD2. This occurs when consumer spending increase. For example, let's see when the number of customers grow at Maiden store and international company invest in Malaysia. This causes the AD to shift to the right, indicating an increase in aggregate demand.
Next, I will continue for the question number 2, which is based on the table 1. Calculate the national income. National income, Y, is calculated using the formula Y equals C plus I plus G plus open bracket X minus M close bracket plus net factor income from abroad, where C is personal consumption expenditures, which equals 250 billion ringgit. I is net private domestic investment, which equals 100 billion ringgit. G is government consumption and investment, which equals 75 billion ringgit. S is export, which equals 60 billion ringgit. M is imports, which equals 50 billion ringgit. Net factor income from abroad equals receipt minus payments, which is 4 billion ringgit minus 5 billion ringgit, equal to negative 1 billion ringgit. Substituting into the formula, Y equals 250 billion ringgit plus 100 billion ringgit plus 75 billion ringgit plus open bracket 16 billion ringgit minus 15 billion ringgit close bracket plus negative 1 billion ringgit. This is 215 billion ringgit plus 100 billion ringgit plus 75 billion ringgit plus 10 billion ringgit minus 1 billion ringgit, which equals 434 billion ringgit. Therefore, Malaysia national income is 435 billion ringgit. Thank you.
My name is Siti Aminah and I'm going to explain about number 2B, disposable income. To get disposable income, we have to calculate some numbers using the formulas. The formula is national income minus personal income tax minus corporate tax minus social insurance payment. National income is 434 billion ringgit. Personal income tax 60 million ringgit. Corporate tax 45 billion ringgit. Social insurance payment is 35 billion ringgit. So disposable income equal to 434 billion minus 60 billion minus 45 minus 35 equal to 294 billion. So this disposable income is 294 billion ringgit.
Next, I will continue with the next question. Based on the case approved, explain how private consumption will influence the aggregate supply, increase in the total number of outlets, and aggregate demand. Influence on aggregate demand. Private consumption is one major constituent of aggregate demand. It is a sum of the demand for goods and services in economy at a specific price level and time. In the case study, private consumption increased due to several factors. First is pedestrian traffic and disposable income. Mydin experienced 10% more customers than before COVID-19. This is because better prices for goods have put more money into people's pockets, especially farmers. Second is retail expansion. Apple, Harvey Norman, and Mydin are all expanding. This is suggesting that they have confidence that more people will come to shop. Third is tourism and employment. Favour Chinese tourists and reduced unemployment level are set to contribute to the boost in domestic spending. Based on the graph, the demand curve shifts as more consumers buy, indicating increased demand for goods and services, leading to increased production, higher sales, and higher prices if supply is easily changed. The eddy curve shifts to the right, indicating an increase in aggregate demand due to higher private consumption. Furthermore, effect on total supply. Aggregate supply is the amount of goods and services that are produced by the producer in economy at any particular level of prices. The effect of private expenditure on aggregate supply can be observed in the plane expansion. First is increased number of outlets. Mydin and Harvey Norman are set to open 3 new stores and 52 over 6 years, reflecting rising production capacity and infrastructure investment, shifting the AS curve to the right. Second is employment and production capacity. When Apple and other hire people in an area, it has the potential to make the economy more productive, helping to increase aggregate supply. Third is supportive economic condition, maintaining full subsidy stabilities, production costs, allowing company to increase production without substantial price increase, private spending increase, aggregate demand and supply, potentially causing inflation. Based on the graph, the AS curve also shifted to the right, reflecting increased production and supply as businesses expand their operation.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Muhammad Nasrullah bin Muhammad Aziz. Message number A23A2429. Number 4, support the government of Malaysia increase government spending on medical and educational explain how the economy adjusts to the change in the government spending. First, direct increase in aggregate. Government spending is a component of aggregate demand. Increased spending on healthcare and education directly increase AD, shifting the AD curve to the right, result to higher output GDP, increased economic activity, and more job created in education and healthcare sector. Second, improve human capital. Spending on education and health improve labor productivity and workforce quality over time. A healthier population work for more efficiently, better educated individual are more innovative and productive. Long-term benefit, sustainable economic growth, and higher potential output, and boost in private consumption. As mentioned in the case study, improve income especially for lower income group, increase disposable income with more job and better wages in the medical and education sector. Household spending increase. This support domestic demand and business revenue.
Number 5. Why Apple decision to enter the Malaysia market is seen as positive economic signal. First, foreign investor confidence. Apple reflects confidence in Malaysia economy potential and consumer purchasing power. 2. New job opportunities. Hiring local employees help reduce unemployment and increase disposable income. 3. Boost to retail and service sector. Apple presence can attract more foot traffic to malls and improve sale of surrounding business. Number 4, technology transfer and skill development. Apple operation can enhance the skill of the local workforce in technology and customer service. Number 5, improve customer sentiment. The entry of global brands boost consumer confidence in the country economy, stability and growth.
Next, I will be presenting the answer for question 6. The question is, how could China reopening its border affect Malaysia economy according to analysis? According to the case study, the reopening of Malaysia's border is seen as a positive development for Malaysia. First, it will boost the tourism sector. The Malaysian government expects 5 million tourists from China, which will generate income for hotels, restaurants, travel services, and local businesses. Second, it will benefit the services sector, including tourism and private education. Malaysian institutions may receive more Chinese students and visitors, helping the sector to recover after the pandemic. Third is strengthen Malaysia's trade position. China is one of our biggest trading partners. With border open, Malaysian exports such as electronic and palm oil are expected to increase. Fourth, this activity will reduce unemployment. With more jobs and income, people will spend more. It will increasing private consumption, which support national income. In conclusion, the reopening of China's border create a ripple effect that support Malaysia economic recovery by boosting tourism, trade, services, and domestic spending. That's all from our group. Thank you.